first, let's go down to Neil King with the Wall Street Journal, and he is in Charleston, South Carolina. He's been covering this peculiar story about comedian Stephen Colbert rallying with Herman Cain, who was a candidate for GOP nomination to be president, but is not now. I mean, this is just bizarre, but tell us about it.
Well, it was great. They had this college of Charleston. It was ironically the biggest political rally probably of this entire campaign. There were like 3,000 people. It's almost the sort of crowd that Barack Obama was getting the last time around. And it was, you know, classic Colbert the whole way. They had a marching band there. They had a big gospel choir. And it's part of his whole sort of satire of poking fun at the political system, and particularly the super PACs and all of that. And Herman Cain was there, of course. Colbert was saying, you know, go with me, go with Cain, vote for Cain. He's still on the ballot. You can vote for him. And Cain came out and kind of played along with the joke, but then said, you know, don't waste your vote on me.
Well, Neil, this was this was a joke, I think, for Stephen's show. Now, he does have his own super PAC. We know about that. But you know, what is the like? Give me a sense. I mean, are we going to see Herman Cain actually get a significant amount of votes in this because of people who either still like Herman Cain, even though he's out of the race, or because a bunch of Democrats are going to vote for Herman Cain because of the urging of Colbert and the fact that South Carolina is one of these primaries where anyone can vote?
You know, it's possible. It's also one of these primaries with a little bit of the oddity that anybody that qualified and paid the $25,000 fee several months ago to be on the ballot is still on the ballot. So there are 9 names on this ballot on Saturday, including Gary Johnson, Michelle Bachmann. Everybody else who's dropped out is still on the ballot. So there's a lot of fun that people can come, you know, have coming to the ballot box and deciding to kind of lodge their humorous protest votes for people that aren't in this anymore. Some people are saying that those candidates who are not even in the race anymore may get 4 or 5%, and considering that this race may, you know, be won or lost by 4 or 5%, it could be kind of an important margin.
Yeah, that does seem to make a little bit of a mockery of the system, and hopefully we can have another look at that footage of the rally that you, Neil King, shot. So that's exclusive video to us here at the Wall Street Journal. Great stuff, Neil. So you said that 4 or 5%. You know, were people mocking this? I mean, is this additive to the process, do you think, of democracy and the way we choose our leaders, or does this undermine it? What do you think?
You know, Colbert's purposes are legitimate, and his whole argument is that, you know, Citizens United case that allowed for these super PACs to come into existence is itself a contortion of the democratic process. And so he's satirizing the whole thing, and that was his main point. And, you know, he just has a huge follower of young people particularly who want their news delivered in that fashion. They know what it's all about, but it's delivered in a tongue-in-cheek manner. And, you know, they were eating it up.
Do you get the sense, Neil, that this could be something that's disruptive down the road? Or do you think that the fact that, you know, Stephen Colbert is talking about Citizens United in these primary states is actually going to bring this decision up and become, you know, a significant talking point among the real candidates on the campaign trail?
Well, you know, it has been already, the whole issue of super PACs. And, you know, Mitt Romney said at, I think, the debate that we hosted on Monday night that he would rather have the whole thing go away. His version of a solution, though, is that, you know, people could give unlimited amount of money to any candidate they wanted and not have the kind of controls that exist now. But it's a very lively topic, a very hot one. It's having a huge impact on this race so far. And in his own brilliant, funny manner, I think Colbert adds a lot to this conversation.
That's he certainly does seem to, doesn't he? Thank you. We have to leave it there, but thank you very much, Neil King of the Wall Street Journal, talking to us about Stephen Colbert and Herman Cain. And